bass. I'm back.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I got something pretty special for you guys. I'm going to be playing a brand new game. Never done anything like this. It's going to be my longest video so far. I started getting into this new game called Astroneer. It's a lot of fun. I haven't seen a ton of videos on it, so I thought it might be a good idea to post one. Let's get right into it. So we started off being sent down to this random planet, and our only objective is to survive and thrive. So we started off with a couple of basic machines, just trying to figure out how to use these. Oxygenator will just give us oxygen once we put it in the base. And then we got a lot of different stuff like the printer, the small printer, which is used to start off making things, crafting, you know. So we start off with these tethers from the launch pad. They sent us down, and I had a lot of trouble figuring out how to use these guys. They're pretty tough. So whenever you like hover over it, it just says hold R to use. So I was like, all right, I just gotta drag them around everywhere. But fortunately, we did eventually figure out how to use the tethers, but that'll come later in the video. So I had never played this game before, so it was kind of tough for me to figure everything out. In the beginning, I wasn't like going on Chrome or any of that stuff, looking anything up. So I was just, trial and error, trying to figure out the whole game pretty much. So I also did not know how to use the mining tool for a while, and that was messing me up. But I eventually got it down, figured it out. It's got an insane amount of range, so it's really handy to use. And guys, let me know down in the comments what y'all think of the video, if y'all enjoy this longer format. I had a lot of fun making it, playing this game for sure. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think if you want more of this. So yeah, back to the game. So our goal for this video, I didn't do the entire game because it would be a really long video. But our goal for this episode is going to be getting the space shuttle, or the small shuttle, so we can go on to other planets. And then maybe a next video I could do, like checking out other planets, beating the game, whatever. So yeah, but one cool thing about this game is there's if you explore the planet, you can find a bunch of these like salvage wreck things just all around the place. You can interact with them. I haven't figured out how to use the salvage yet, but on some other ones you can find some really cool stuff. We also got a pretty cool build mode in this game. It took me a while to figure it out. But you gotta fill up these like soil things just with dirt, and then hold Alt or on keyboard, or for me, and you can like build up the ground. It took a while here trying to figure it out, but it wasn't really working. later in the video, I finally get it down. And here we are figuring out how to use the tethers. It never really tells you how to do it. I can't remember if I looked it up or what, but you just throw it on your backpack, press T, and just throws it down for you. Pretty nifty. Really handy for going places before you have more oxygen. And obviously we're going to knock the rock in the hole, as one does. And then probably one of the coolest parts of this game are the different biomes. There's some crazy colors, crazy stuff you can see. This purple biome is one of my favorites so far. It was right next to my spawn. But it's got this giant like cave crevice, so got a little bit stuck. And then, as the pioneer I am, I dropped down into the cave, taking 0 fall damage, and found some what appeared to be diamonds. And then, unfortunately, I had forgotten to bring my tethers down to the cave, so I died. Which will be the first of many for this playthrough. And now that we're back to base, I decided to go explore the planet a little more. Put this rock in a hole. A little timeout. Yeah, we're heading over to the mountains. Let's see what's up. If you can't tell from the gameplay, I started to get a little bit scared after seeing signs of Halloween. But we did manage to push through, figure things out, and patch some pumpkins. And then finally we managed to get to our goal in this crevasse. It is this ore. It's called compound. It's like the, say, iron of this game. You need it for pretty much everything, but it is pretty abundant, so not too big a deal. Did run out of air on my last trip, so I had to come back, do a little bit more mining. And finally, after our mining adventure was over, I headed back to base with our newly found resources, and I could really start getting the base going. But of course, our first job was to make it back to base safely, which I managed to do. And then, of course, our next item on the agenda was making and placing our medium printer, which would be used to make medium-sized goods, as you can probably tell. But I had a little bit of trouble trying to figure out how to use this thing. It can't just go on the ground like the small printer. I had to make a not a medium storage. I accidentally made 2 of those. Those just hold like our resources. And of course, we had to make ourselves a rover seat.
Wow! So cool.
Oh shit, he whipping it! And then, after accidentally making another medium storage, I finally figured out that I needed to make a medium platform. So I went and did that. And we got our stuff all figured out, starting to get the base going. And just look at that unboxing animation. Oh. And then, of course, we had to attach power to our printer, which is not too hard because our starting shelter comes with seemingly infinite power. I still don't know how the power on that thing works. And now we have one of our biggest creations, the research chamber. So this thing it's a little bit complicated. So for all of everything I'm creating, I have to unlock it first. And to unlock each item, I have to use a thing called bytes, which is just like, I guess, currency. So with this research table, I can go out into the world and find these cool little, like these rocks, or there's actually a lot of different ones. You'll see them later. But I put them in the research chamber, and they give me bytes over time. So that's what that's for. And now we're off on another expedition. We're trying to find some things to research, so got to go back down to timeout. And it appears our rock died, and there's only a research sample left, unfortunately. But then, luckily, we managed to find a piece of scrap that I could pick up. So I brought that guy back to the research chamber, and it doesn't work. You can't use scrap in there. So I decided to try and make a large printer so I could get some more things cooking. And then we headed on another adventure to try and find some more research rocks or whatever we can find. But for some reason, I found this very eerie crash site with a dead Astroneer's backpack on the ground. Oh my goodness, I was terrified. But I did manage to find a glowing rock, so it cheered me up a little. And it turns out this research sample I found in the backpack I can actually bring back to the research chamber for a lot more bytes, but I didn't know that yet. So we throw the glowing rock in there. Once again, doesn't work, because I think that's a lore item. But nevertheless, we did manage to get our large printer up and running. We had to connect a couple cables, get some power going to it. But yeah, we got these small generators. Gonna throw that on there. These small generators are actually really powerful. So all you got to do is throw one organic thing on there, and it'll produce two, whatever the term is in this game, 2 of it to anything, as long as the organic's there. And it's probably the easiest material to get. So super handy. And here we got a battery, another great power device, starting to look good. And now that we have things starting to look a little better, I decided to complete a couple quests and then head out on another adventure. I managed to find another one of these crashed buggies with another rover seat. Whoa. And then right after this, I managed to create probably the holy grail of this game, the smelting furnace. And with said smelting furnace, I had to head down into the mines and collect some ore, which I could then smelt into more important ores. So in Astroneer, there are some surface caves you can find that will go down into lower caves, but it's kind of luck or how much you explore, or just kind of random how far they'll be. So I just decided to dig down a tunnel that I could walk up and down until I got to a nice cave, and yeah, this one seems pretty good. And now that we're down in the mines, we can start exploring. These caves are actually super scary, as you can see. A massive corn on the cob, which I decided to explode. And we also have these pink things, gooey things, pretty cool. Whoa, and we died again. And then after learning from our mistakes, I go back down, find my backpack, and I didn't really have anything important, so it didn't really matter. But yeah, we got our stuff, and now we know that the pop corals are bad. So you gotta stay at a safe distance, dig those guys, and yeah, you're good. And here we have some quartz. Obviously good for experience. But I filled my inventory, so we had to go back up and down. And we managed to survive. Nice. Here we have some more lovely looking ore. Some sulfurite can be turned into zinc with the smelting furnace. One of the most important things in the game. But then we find what we're looking for, the laterite, which can be turned into aluminum, which is the main thing we need right now. Just gonna mine up. Oh, and we're dead again to these freaking pop things. So we're going to slide on back down to where we dropped our loot, taking a shortcut, and we're dead. Nicely done. After once again learning from our mistakes, slide on down the correct way and head back for my loot. Pop all these pop corals so we don't get killed again. Yeah, now we're stocked up on aluminum. Heck yeah. Let's get to smelting, am I right? And now that we've got our aluminum, we can take that, head over, and get to crafting, as well as claiming our rewards. And of course, our next order of business is sliding back down the slip and slide and grabbing a big booger so we can research it. Bring that guy up top, move around my stations, and bang! Now we're cooking. Look at that. 490 bytes. Wow. And then we head out to find some more research samples, finding a cool looking blue one and another rock. Nice. You're gonna use our shiny rock again. Whoa, the cosmos. And of course, we're back to exploring. Now we're in the ice biomes looking for a new type of ore I haven't found yet. This place gave me a lot of trouble. I got stuck looking around for a while and I died a couple times. Not a fun biome, I'll tell you what. But fortunately, after way too long searching, I managed to find our prize. Some graphite. Let's go! And now with our spoils of war, we try to make a quick trip back home through the crevasse. Just trekking, making it back, grinding. But unfortunately, we managed to die again. That didn't even seem like a lot of fall damage. I don't know what happened there. But we're back in the snow, and we found a disco ball. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And it exploded. But of course, since I died in that crevasse, I need to trek back and find some more graphite, which we managed to do. And then I get attacked by some more whatever those things are, and we died. Nicely done. And seeing as how I managed to get so many research samples, I made another research chamber and put another research in it. And at long last, we managed to research the small shuttle, and we're starting on construction. Of course, we're going to tap the glowing rock again. Look at the cosmos. Then I went back to get my items and got bounced into another crevasse. Great. But we got our graphite, finally. Made it back safely. And now it's time for the unboxing of the small shuttle. Whoa! Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and made it to the end. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash that like button, destroy that subscribe button, and obliterate that little bell. And leave some comments. Let me know if you liked the video, if you want to see more of this game. Maybe I try a different game. Yeah, just let me know in the comments. See ya.